Sports Entertained is recorded live at twitch.tv/baldyandthebeast. Come check us out every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and watch the matches right along with us.
Okay. Welcome back. I'm Bront.
I'm Willem.
And we are Baldy and the Beast. We're discussing things.
Yeah, way to go me for catching everybody off guard.
So, welcome back. We're going to try to do this again. We seem destined to not be able to do this review because last week it screwed up. I've got inclement weather outside, and Willem's internet decided today would be the best day to not work.
Yeah, my internet's really kind of shit in the bed today, in more ways than one. Like I had to restart my router. Like that's why if people who have been paying attention to the notifications saw the stream go live like 4 times. Like there's that, and now my PS4 won't connect to WWE Network, so I can watch the damn episode that we're gonna be, or the match we're gonna be watching. It's loading now. If it comes through, it comes through. If it doesn't, then I guess we're just destined to not watch this match and have an episode go out about this match.
But at the very least, we can still talk about this match.
Yeah.
So it's CM Punk Jeff Hardy 3. This
Correct.
one is inside of a steel cage. Loser leaves WWE. It's in the U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix, Arizona. There's not really a whole lot to say about this card. I mean, it's a Smackdown, not a pay-per-view. So there's not like anything building into it. They're kind of just blowing off the last match they had, essentially, before Jeff leaves the promotion. One cool thing about this show is the people that were in attendance got to see a dark match of DX and John Cena versus Legacy. That's not a bad dark match by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
So, did you load? Are you?
Yeah, I'm back in now. So
You're in? Okay.
We might actually be able to watch this. Your brother says hi, Bront.
Hi. You're still a schmuck, though.
Okay.
So, let's go ahead and get into it. This is a pretty good match. Meltzer gave it 4 stars.
Yep.
It goes about 21 minutes, so let's get into it in 5.
Well, hold on. We should probably... we watched this last week, but, I fucked up and didn't record the audio, so that's why it's a redux. If you're watching it on the network, this is the August 28th, 2009 episode of Smackdown. There is a timestamp for it on the network if you want to go to it. The match starts at 59 minutes and 16 seconds for anybody who wants to watch along at home. Good?
Good.
Okay.
You did my job today. Thank you, Willem.
Yes. All right, we're going to go ahead and start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the match.
Down goes the cage.
As it descends, the children in awe from the crowd.
I think it'd be cool if Jeff did a spot where he just was on the top of the cage and lost and just refused to get off. And the cage starts to go up to end the show. Not much, mind you.
Yeah.
Because let's not, indulge Jeff.
Right.
Because Jeff will be like, take it straight to the ceiling. No. It goes up 4 to 5 feet at most.
Yeah. They do a really weird callback to the Brood. Instead of them dropping down onto the Hell in a Cell from WrestleMania 15, it just rises up and goes red.
Yeah.
Like one of them really weird deep cuts.
Today's episode is sponsored by the peach tea that I made yesterday with real peaches.
Real peaches. Speaking of tea, I have a tea. I'm not going to name the brand, though.
Yeah, we don't give away free advertising except for every other episode.
Yeah. If you want to give me ducats, send me ducats, and I'll sponsor you, or I'll shill your shit.
Oh, here comes... I like how Punk limps for about 2 steps, and then he's like, fuck it, I just gotta run.
He's like, I gotta do it. I gotta get going.
So I think if I was live, I would have known right here that Punk was gonna win.
Why?
Because he's doing heelless stuff. If he's gonna be the guy losing, why would he heel it up?
Right. that move, the slingshot, always kind of worries me a little bit because I feel like there's a solid chance that you could like if the person you're doing it on has long hair like Jeff does, there's a solid chance you could accidentally rip out a fuck ton of his hair.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, the hip toss on the outside.
Right. These guys, I don't know. They went hard on this one, even though they had just had that TLC match shortly before.
Yeah, 5 days before this.
Yep. So,
Like Jeff and Punk always had really good chemistry. It's a shame that they only went to 3 matches, but it's all just because Jeff left the company.
yeah. But
Oh,
I don't know this for a fact. This is pure 100% speculation. Maybe this was them trying to tempt him. I don't know.
trying to keep him back in the company.
If I was trying to tempt somebody, I'd be like, work with Punk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go do whatever you want to.
And there goes Punk being a heel. Not even being a heel, just being smart, just like, fuck, I was just through a hellacious TLC match. I need to get the hell out of this ring. I need to get this match over with right now.
Yup.
Just trying to run out. Trying to get this over with quick. Oh, with the kick to the back.
So I said this last week, but I really, really want a gimmick where it's like it's like a tag team match in the cage or singles match. I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But the wrestlers just they ring the bell and every wrestler goes to a different side of the cage and they all climb and go down at the same time.
They just speed run the match.
Yep, and obviously that's just like the authority figure's gonna come out and they're gonna restart it because
Right.
you can't have that. But I want to see that pure chaos in that 3 minutes between when those two things happen.
Yeah.
I want it so bad. Put it in my veins.
Turn it into a beat the clock challenge. Who like have one person get out of the ring fast and see who can beat that time. The end of the match just turns into Shelton Benjamin just springboarding to the top of the to the top rope and then jumping out of the cage to the floor.
I just want you to know we came up with it, but I would shit on that match so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'd shit all over that match, like Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 2005. If you want to know more about that match, you can watch Tuesday's review at Baldy and the Beast.
Yep.
On Twitch, and next Tuesday on YouTube.
I was going to correct you there, but you got it right. And you can also listen to the audio-only version of that episode that same Tuesday, the same time it goes up.
We're such good shills. We should send that to, like, companies and be like, look at our shill.
Gotta
Not
hit the
this part, though.
No. Gotta hit the product placement.
I like Punk with hair,
yeah.
but, like, he looks like a superstar without hair.
He looked way, like, at the end of his run where he had, like, the short hair and the mutton chops, that's probably my favorite look for Punk.
Yeah.
Oh, and he missed the crossbody. I will say Jeff's got good face paint this match too.
Yeah. I've always liked Jeff's face paint.
Yeah. Always been a big fan of that.
And actually, like, to be live in a cage match, you would think it obstructs your view a lot. It really doesn't.
No, not really. If you're far enough away, it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah. I got lucky enough. Me and my dad went to a house show, and Roman and Big Show were having a steel cage match, like, is the pre-intermission match.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous match in the middle of the card, first of all.
Yeah.
But it was good. And, like, well, I mean, it's good a match as Roman and Big Show are going to put on in a steel cage. But it was that good.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen these steel cage matches live?
No, but I did see... So, a thing that I'm sure you'll be infinitely jealous of is a couple years ago I went to go see ROH and New Japan's War of the Worlds in Columbus.
Boo.
When they had it here. Fuck you, I got to see a
and you didn't invite me.
I got to see a Kaze Nina Ray live.
And you didn't invite me.
Yeah, because I didn't know you.
It doesn't matter. You should have called future you and said, "Is there any current people that you would like me to invite?" And then I would have come.
Yeah. Well, I went with
Kaze
Katie.
Minarade.
To be
Oh,
fair,
did you?
it was fun, but we didn't have seats, so it was standing room the entire time.
Oh, okay. I
So
would
like
still have gone.
like it was fun, but by the end of the night, like you're just struggling because it's a 3 hour show, and I'm a big fat motherfucker, and I can't stand it for any amount of time. Um, but yeah, he's gonna do a slingshot into the cage. Second spot of the night. Oh, he's gonna climb the cage.
Spider-Man in it.
Yep. He took a big old leap to the top of that cage.
Jeff could always wrestle and do stuff like that he was a little too big to do.
Yeah. Like you would never expect him to do some certain things. Like you always could tell he was a high flyer, but he's a little like he's got a little bit of chonk on him.
Yeah.
That just kind of it doesn't really lead to him doing some of the shit that he does. And he keeps going, keeps trying to get over the top.
Because it's harder for bigger guys to do high flying stuff because you're 250 pounds and you come down. That's 250 pounds of you hitting the mat.
Yeah. It's hard for big people to do small people things because they're big people.
Hurt.
Very, very astute observation there, Bront.
Although, it was more eloquently. I guess if you lowest common denominator my argument, it was dumb. There you go. Not as dumb as all these fans that think Jeff Hardy is about to win that match, though.
I mean, I guess at this point they didn't know that he was leaving. Like, they would have no reason to know. They just think this is, like, his contractually obligated rematch.
The loser leaves town, wasn't it? I thought it was the loser leaves WWE.
Oh, yeah, it is. Fuck, I don't know.
I could be wrong. Maybe I read into that wrong. It leaves WWE.
Yeah, it's loser leaves WWE, but they only had, like... They had the week to lead up to this. I don't think they ever, like... It was probably just announced on this show that it was loser leaves WWE and that it was going to be a cage match. Oh, Jeff's trying to escape the cage.
That's a cool shot.
Oh, Punk twisted his knee. Now you know.
Well, all Jeff needs to do... Oh, what were you going to say?
Now you know if Punk was a little bit smarter, he would have just been like, fuck, I gotta shit it and get it and just get over the top of this. There ain't no way Jeff's... Yeah, there ain't no way Jeff's making it out of the cage faster than I can make it to the floor.
Once Punk grabbed his ankle, Jeff was smart. He just yoinked it over to the left side and just used the gravity and his own momentum to inch forward.
Right.
That'd be like a cool false finish if he got really close to doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, commercial.
Yep. Punk had that sick smile on his face before the commercial, but now we don't know what happened because they went to commercial.
Hey.
Oh, Punk almost out.
Punk's doing the thing I just said they should do.
Yeah. Except it didn't work. No! No! Oh, he pulled him back, shutting the door. I really feel like they should lock that. Like, it shouldn't be a thing where the ref just opens the door.
Yeah, I agree completely.
I feel like if you're going to escape, it's over the top or nothing.
No, I think you should be able to get through the door, but only if you're a heel and somebody on the outside cheats for you and cuts the locks on the door, and that's how you get out.
No, I feel like it's...
Because then you're getting heat out of it.
No, I feel like it's a way better, like, cage match if there's no door on the cage in the first place. If you're in the ring and then they lower the cage and there's no door.
I'd agree with that. I thought we were working on the premise that they were coming in through the door.
No.
Still. Okay. I like your idea better. If there's no door.
I feel like there shouldn't be a door on a cage match because that kind of defeats the point of being locked in a cage with someone.
Fair enough.
Oh, the double underhook backbreaker. And slow ref with the slow count.
I guess why they wouldn't do that for a TV show though, like why that would be harder,
Mm-hmm.
is because they have to fasten it to the ring. So if it's down already and you have the door, you can do it like during.
But they have to bring the cage down before the match. Like, they already have to bring the cage down. Why not just give it a minute?
That's what I'm saying. But after they do their entrances and everything, like then you just got a minute of dead time.
Commercial break.
Maybe the other thing I was thinking is maybe you do the entrances
Uh-huh.
and then the hype package.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff hit the twist of fate. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to climb the cage? Is he going to go for a swanton?
But then all the kayfabe people are gonna be pissed at you.
Yeah. Fuck him. That's right. I said it. Fuck you, corny.
how did everyone that ever is gonna listen to this episode knew that you were thinking of corny? I was thinking of corny. Like it was an unspoken. Corny would fucking hate that.
Yeah. Punk's over there laughing in the ring. Someone said something funny. That's a little breaking of the kayfabe right there. Oh, Jim Cornette.
Corny's fun to listen to when he cuts a promo.
Yeah.
Because he can. He is the gift of gab, but
Yeah.
God, he's got some opinions on wrestling, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. I'm just
Hardy.
nailing him. Oh, he's going down.
This is a spot that looks like it sucks.
Yep. Oh, he's just hanging him from the top of the cage. Can't even let himself go.
It's a good shot though, because Punk is hanging too. They were both hanging.
Yep. Got to pull him back in. Oh, is he gonna do a superplex from the top of the cage? That's exactly what he does.
Wow. That's a big move for Jeff.
Yeah, it is.
That's a regular superplex for Punk.
Yeah, that's smart. Using the leverage that you would normally already take to get bigger leverage on your opponent. That's just good ring science right there.
Mm-hmm. CM Punk, official ring scientist.
Yes. Yes.
CM Punk. CM Punk.
CP Monk. CP Monk.
Cookie Monster Punk. That's a John Cena line. Don't laugh at it.
Chick Magnet Punk, because that's what it actually means.
The one John Cena line I actually really enjoy, even to this day, is when he called Sheamus a human jar of mayonnaise because it popped my dad so hard. Like, I smiled just thinking about it. Like, that's my favorite.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if I have like a favorite Cena line. All I know is that in his last run that he did, or the last couple times he did, every single one of his promos were fucking on fire.
Yeah. He can cut a promo. No doubt about it.
Oh, there it is.
That's a weird bump for Jeff.
And Punk drops to the floor. Oh, and that's it. Punk retains, and Jeff leaves the dub.
To go to do nothing in North Carolina for about 7, 8 years.
Yeah. He just went.
He does nothing.
Yeah, he just went and he hangs out in his house in North Carolina, just kind of chills.
Matt was hanging out with him for a little while.
Yep. Just goes and hangs out, and Matt, kind of loses his mind because he's stir crazy because he doesn't do anything for 8 years.
Yeah. Nothing at all.
Yeah.
I do like his theme, if you can't tell by me humming it along. This Fire Burns is a baller theme.
God, that looks like such a rough bump to take. Rough on
And it's not,
everything.
yeah. It's Jeff, though. Are you surprised? Vince probably wouldn't let him jump off the top of the cage. He was like, fine,
Yeah.
but when I fall, I'm going to do it stupid.
Yeah. And Punk waving goodbye because that's bye bye Jeff. He's so tired. He's gonna go home for a day before he has to show up at a house show.
Probably. That's the one thing. Like, I understand house shows, especially back in the day.
Uh-huh.
I get it.
Back when
And
they
should there
existed.
still be house shows? Yes. One or two a week, tops.
Yeah.
Because asking a guy to go out there and wrestle, if you have weekly TV and a pay per view plus two house shows, that's 4 matches a week. Like, you're hurting their longevity.
Right.
You're not giving them a chance to, like, I don't know, if you're wrestling every day, you probably don't want to think about wrestling when you're not wrestling.
Right. Cool dude in the chat says he likes your cut, G. I think he's talking about your hair, Bront.
Thank you. I actually don't do anything.
Yeah. He doesn't need to do anything.
Welcome to diseases.
Don't say it like that. People will think you got cancer.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Welcome to good, not terrible diseases where I just lose my hair.
Welcome to superficial diseases.
Yeah.
And Jeff's about to cut a promo.
I'm not gonna die. Sometimes sweat just gets into my eyes because I don't have eyebrows.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this actually aired because the Smackdown logo already went on.
Oh, I don't know. You know, I bet this one didn't air because it does seem a little out of place.
Yeah, a little house showy.
Yeah. They don't usually
Then-
allow these for. Well, I mean, this was 11 years ago. They don't normally allow these for stuff like this. It'd be 11 years ago tomorrow. Or yesterday. I can't remember what the. Yeah, tomorrow. And the time was right in about 8 years when the dollars were right.
When WWE offered me many dollars.
Yes.
Because TNA stopped paying me. And Jeff and I had to help them finance some of their. Or Matt and I had to help them finance some of their shows.
Yep. Yep.
TNA is like literally the cockroach of the American wrestling landscape. I don't mean that in the bad way. They just should have died so many times.
Yep.
And on a hope and a prayer, they just never did.
Yep. They somehow find a way to not lose all of their money.
I don't know how there was always another investor around the corner for them, but there was.
Yeah.
I long ago had a pipe dream of being an investor in TNA. Remember when like the Mega Millions got up to $1 billion?
Yeah.
I was gonna buy TNA and make it not suck.
And here comes Punk with the extra large heel heat to end the show.
Yeah. This is good though. This is smart.
Yeah.
This is why I think that promo might have aired. This is the only reason.
This is why I think the promo probably didn't air because this part feels very house showy.
This is too good heel heat to keep off TV though.
Yeah. Well, was SmackDown live at this time? Like, was it airing live or was it pre-recorded? Because if it was pre-recorded,
9.
if it was pre-recorded, then I could see them doing it so that it ended when Jeff lost, and then they're still recording this stuff, and then they saw what happened, they saw that it was good shit, and they decided to actually air it with the show.
That's possible.
Yeah.
Because I think 09 they were pre-taped.
Yeah. Because this would have been In '09, would that have been Thursday night SmackDown? Hold on, let me go back and look.
Pretty sure '09 was Friday.
'09
So that would have been a
August.
freshman.
Yeah, it was Friday. It's probably still recorded on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably.
I don't know. It is a mystery.
A mystery to us, not
And,
all.
right.
If you know the mystery, please feel free to solve it. You can get a hold of us. We have Facebook at Baldy and the Beast on Facebook. We have Twitter. We're everywhere.
All the links in the down below. On a positive note, ever since we came back and I restarted my router, I've had 0 dropped frames.
Score.
Yes.
I'm glad you did that, or else we would have had many dropped frames.
Yeah, it would have been an ugly show. I would have been very unhappy with it. All right. So that's it for that. What are your thoughts on the trilogy? On CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy as a whole?
Good way for Jeff to leave.
Yep.
He left on a high note.
Yep. And then he went to TNA and he made the Immortals title, and Victory Road 2011 happened. He had a couple rough years ahead of him.
Yeah, maybe we'll review Victory Road sometime.
That'd be a short episode because that match is like, the whole sequence is like 10 minutes.
I disagree because we would have like 4 hours of stuff to talk about.
That's true.
The match segment will be super short, but I doubt. I have no doubt there'd be lots to discuss.
Right. Okay. So, any other thoughts? Any other thinky things?
Related to this? No. Unrelated to this, I have one.
Okay.
How long do you think till Jeff ends up in AEW?
Boy, that's a good question. How much
You have
time?
to think that's where he's going after his contract.
Well, how much time do you think he's got left on his contract? Because they had to extend a fuck ton of it because he was out for surgeries and he was out for injury and all that shit. He's probably got another 8 months to a year on his contract.
You think so? I didn't think it'd be that long.
I don't know.
That's a shitty thing to do, though.
Yeah.
Fuck them for doing that. When you sign a guy to a contract, you don't just get them for 3 years of uninjured time. You get them for 3 years.
Right.
And if they're injured for those 3 years, that fucking sucks for you. Like, that's a bummer. But you don't get to screw them out of renegotiating their contract at the end of that agreed-upon term.
Right.
That'd be one thing I hope AEW doesn't do. And it doesn't look like they are. But
yeah,
time will tell.
I don't know. I think Vince likes Jeff enough that he's willing to give him one last big title reign before he leaves. I don't know if he went to AEW if I would want to see him in a title picture because he's not a new up and coming star. He's not new. He's not a new face. Like, if the story's right, then yes. Like, put him in the world title scene. But if the story's not there, then there's no reason to do it.
I want him in the tag division. Put him and Matt in the tag division. Let them live out the rest of their years together. They do less work in a match,
Yeah.
so they can go a little longer. And they can be a star-making vehicle because they have a name. Private Party beats you. That's a thing.
Right. Now, my only issue with that is that there are already so many tag teams in there that it'd be too difficult to fit them back in. Plus, like, we've seen the Hardys for 20 years. We don't need to see more Hardys. Like, I would see Jeff come back as Willow. Like, have him do like an offshoot of what Matt's doing, but just like with all his really stupid characters. Like, I'd watch fucking Itchweed versus Orange Cassidy.
Jeff Hardy naming his characters is great. Yeah. God, God, Itchweed versus Orange Cassidy. That is almost. I swear to God, he's gonna go by Itchweed in AEW. He has
Yeah.
to.
Well, he has to have an itchweed.
Uh,
Okay. So, what is our next match going to be? What are we going to be watching on Tuesday?
I don't know because we haven't discussed that. Because I'm only announcing that we're gonna be watching Payback
Oh,
on
yeah.
Sunday.
That is also this Sunday. There will be, much like last week, there will be no game stream this Sunday. There will just be us doing a watch along of Payback.
And I guess I will do the announcement for the week after, is we will be watching AEW as well.
Hmm?
We're not just dub marks, we're AE dub marks too.
Yeah.
So we will be doing both shows.
Yes.
I'm more excited for one than the other. You can make your own determinations off of that.
Yeah.
But do you have any final thoughts, Willem?
No. I thought this was a very good match. This is a very good series. I'm very happy with it. Um, always love watching me some Jeff Hardy. I'm a big old Jeff Hardy mark.
Mm-hmm.
That is me.
Yup. I'm a big old Punk mark. Probably not anymore. If he came back now, I'd probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
back then, huge Punk mark.
Yeah. Well, so CM Punk was a weird thing for me because this was back when Punk originally got signed back in like '06. It was still during like the MySpace days, and I remember like on a whim just looking through some shit, and I found like I had no idea that independent wrestling was a thing because dumb little kid in 2006. I had no idea, and I found Ring of Honor, but I had no idea what it was, and I saw like the name CM Punk, and I had no idea like what it was, and then he like showed up signed, and he was coming to ECW to WWE ECW, and I was like, oh, I heard that name before. Where did I hear that name before?
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm with you though. Until I don't know, I was older, definitely for sure, before I even knew there was wrestling outside of WWE.
Right. Like the only thing that I knew was that WWE existed and that TNA existed, and like as a dumb little kid, I like when I like first like heard that wrestling was a thing, my brain could not comprehend the distinction between WWF and WCW because I just thought it was all just wrestling on my TV, even though I didn't watch it.
Yeah. With as much as guys moved around back then, I could see how a younger kid would feel that way. Because you
Yeah.
watch one week, a guy might be here, next week he's there. So
Yeah.
I could see how it feels like an extended universe.
Right. All right. Well, you want to call it there for the night, bud?
I vote that we go ahead and call it just a short one this week.
Yeah.
And then we'll see everybody for the stream on Sunday.
Yes. We will be back here.
Hasta luego.
Yes, we will be back here Sunday night. Thank you, everybody who came out. Thank you, everybody, for talking in the chat. If you would like, go visit our YouTube, link down below. Give us a subscribe. Watch our past episodes if you haven't seen our stuff yet. Give us a follow here on Twitch if you haven't already. Go check out our audio-only stuff. Give us a look on Facebook, on Twitter. We're available on all the platforms. Go and look at our stuff. We'd love to see you there. We'd love to have some community interaction on that one. But other than that, I got nothing else. We will see you guys on Sunday. We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.